from a big tower and probably satellites in space. This is Awesome News Network.
Hello, BrickLandia. I'm Vicki Wheeler.
And I'm Parker Carr. Today's top story.
You driving fast. Really fast.
You build stuff.
You break stuff.
And you want this. The Sky Trophy. Ooh.
But oh no, it's up in the sky.
That's okay. There's a race in the sky. The Sky Cup Grand Prix.
All challengers must provide their own means of transportation to the Sky Stadium.
But to get that Sky Trophy, you've got to beat a bunch of crazy drivers. Just like these crazy drivers.
Hey, they're crashing on purpose.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Crazy rude.
And of course, you'll also have to beat the undefeated,
Never been caught cheating, but probably cheats all the time.
reigning champion and obvious bad guy.
Shadow Z.
That's me, Shadow Z! Oh, I'm gonna smash you good for being a no-name nobody who suddenly a threat to me for no apparent reason!
All right, Z, hit the bricks. That's Clutch Racington. Ex-big shot driver, now charismatic winner who trains rookie racers, which is lucky for you and convenient for the story.
We smell a tutorial.
Nah, well, sort of, but the fun kind, maybe. Either way, you've got no choice, kid, so let's go!
Hooray!
Follow me, Hotshot. I'll take you to Racington Speedway. Stay on the road as best you can. You're gonna love Turbo Acres. We may not have invented racing, but we are obsessed with it. Every driver is hoping for a shot at the Sky Cup Grand Prix. You gotta win a lot of races if you ever want to see that. You've done some off-roading before, I can tell. Watch your corners. Welcome to Turbo Acres, racing capital of the world. We've got it all here. A top-notch crew that knows everything about racing. Snacks from the world-famous finish line. And Hubcap Hill, where you can grab some serious airtime. We even got a garage where you can build your own set of wheels. And my personal favorite, Clutch Tower, the heart of the operation.
Don't forget about me. I'm Stud, your super terrific utility drone.
Stud will guide you around and keep your systems in check.
At your service.
Uh-oh, Stud might be a bit dusty. I'll clean him up after we get through this intro. Until then, let's see what you look like.
If you ever want to change your look, just open the loadout in the options menu.
All right, Hotshot, time for your first driving lesson. Come meet me, and I'll teach you how to drift.
You should see an orange marker. Head that way to meet Clutch.
Hey there, champ. Learning to drift is way cooler than learning to parallel park. Come on, I'll show you. Couldn't have drifted better myself. Nice work. I haven't seen anyone that good at drifting since I looked in the mirror this morning. Now feel free to drift around and explore. When you're ready, come meet me at Clutch Tower, and we'll get to racing. All right, Hotshot. It's time to see if you can beat me, a living legend, and prove you're good enough to represent Team Racington. I'll even let you drive my signature car, A McLaren. I'll be driving something a little less top of the line. Oh, way less. I just hope the tires stay on.
Drive into the start zone next to clutch.
ANN is proud to bring you live coverage of today's race. I'm Vicki Wheeler.
And I'm Parker Carr.
BrickLandia's top racing commentator duo. Today, all eyes are on Clutch Racington's hotshot new driver.
That's right, Vicky. Sources say Clutch believes this racer is going all the way to the Sky Cup Grand Prix.
Stay tuned to ANN for more on this exciting story. And remember, if you're ready to race,
Then so am I.
Nailed it.
On the metal. Definitely ready to be part of Team Racington, champ. And the best part, you earned a checkered flag. Win enough of those beauties, and you can compete in the Grand Brick Arenas. There are 3 Grand Brick Arenas in BrickLandia, and if you win all those, guess what happens?
Ooh, you get a solid go car, free batteries for life, a puppy.
No. You get to race in the Sky Cup Grand Prix. That's the championship to end all championships. Win that, and you'll be the greatest racer in BrickLandia. Now then, there are a couple of other things you need to do before you get back to winning checkered flags. Stud will tell you all about it.
All right, let's take a look at your world map.
To the garage. If you want to build your own set of wheels, just talk to Sunny Monkey and head inside. But you need to know, these garages are also fast travel points, which transport you across BrickLandia. You're welcome to stay at Turbo Acres and can always return whenever you like. But if you're ready to start on the road to the Sky Cup Grand Prix, you can fast travel over to Big Butte County and begin your adventure. What do you say, Hotshot? You ready to fast travel to Big Butte? Sure. Just come see me when you're ready to go. Ready to head out to Big Butte County, champ?
All right, this will be fast, much like your travel. Open your world map. You're at the garage in Turbo Acres. Garages are special because you can use them to fast travel. This is Big Butte County, a brand new place for you to explore, race, and try new activities. We'll need a garage to fast travel to. I'll find the first one, but you'll need to explore to find others. Bam! Here's your first garage in Big Butte County. Now then, simply move the cursor over the new garage in Big Butte County and then initiate fast travel.
You've made it to Big Butte County. I couldn't blame you if you decided to just settle here for good. But don't let the slow pace and glorious landscape fool you. Racing is everywhere in Big Butte. Weaving in and out of the great stone monuments. Surging along the dazzling waterways. And tearing up the town with friendly competition. Listen up, champ. I know you got what it takes to get to the Sky Cup Grand Prix, win the Sky Trophy, and be crowned the greatest racer in BrickLandia. Now you just gotta prove it to everyone else by racing, winning checkered flags, and competing in the Grand Brick Arenas. Your first race is Dust Devil Run. The name makes it sound dangerous, and it is.
It's a busy day here at Dust Devil Run.
Right you are, Parker. The pig farm is operating at full stink ahead. There are reports of several tornadoes. And even though a race is about to start, Chip Hauser's flight school is still in session.
Vicky, I had the chance to talk to Chip Hauser before the race. Even though it was very hard to understand him because his mouth was full of food, one thing was clear. He's hungry for a win.
Oh, dang it. You won, so you get my checkered flag, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Keep it clean for me, will you? I just washed it. No, I didn't. You know, maybe I should try that whole apply myself thing that folks keep telling me to do.
You beat your first rival. Not quite the same thing as beating me, but still, you got a flag.
I will add this checkered flag to your collection. It is very attractive and brings you one step closer to qualifying for the big Butte Grand Prix arena.
One more thing, Hotshot. Before you race again, you'll need to gain some experience to match the skills of your next two rivals. It's time to earn XP and level up. Find on-the-go events, quests, and challenges by exploring the world.
It's nighttime here at Infinite Loop, and by the looks of it, someone needs to bring these scientists back down to Earth. Literally.
That's right, Parker. Scientists are often in the sky for science reasons. But now's the time to get to the starting line for wanting to win reasons.
And anyone who wants to win should get their favorite off-roader. This track is designed for off-roading vehicles.
Yep. All that's down there is a dirt track and very expensive space equipment.
Ridiculously expensive. So racers, if you do crash into a satellite, be sure to leave a note.
Was not the result I was expecting. According to all of my pre-race calculations, I should have beaten you by a full minute. You took chances out there that I never would have. That must be the missing variable.
That was great! You showed control! You showed focus and determination! Now ask yourself, what did I do right? Because you have to bring that to the next race.
Vicky, did you know the Butte Loop's track was built first? Then later, downtown Big Butte was built in the center of the track.
It makes sense to me, Parker. There's so much space in the center of a track. Why not make good use of it and develop it into a busy commercial area?
I'm calling it now. By the end of this race, that idea is going to be trending.
And also trending, today's rival, Max Speed. Say what you want, but there's no denying Max Speed sleeps, breathes, and eats racing.
Please consult your doctor before starting an all-racing diet.
Whew, I could learn a thing or two from you. That was a great race.
You are pro material. Do you hear what I'm saying? Prime to make the big bucks.
I will put this checkered flag in the checkered flag pile. The bigger the pile, the closer we are to the big Butte Grand Prix arena.
Hey! I need a favor. Could you check in with my team? Someone, or something, is trying to destroy our secret project. Can you find out who, or what, is responsible? It could be just cows, or it could be something much, much worse. Or the wind. Okay, shh, shush. Okay, so it's not cows. Something's happening. It's robots! Smash them before they ruin all 3 generators.
I feel alive.
Hello, Dr. Prospecto. Your teleportation project is being canceled. Please stand back.
Wait, how do you know my name? And why are you a traffic cone? Are you a traffic cone? You look like a traffic cone.
I am not a traffic cone. I am you. I am future Yeti.
Say what?
Anyway, please stand back so I don't accidentally erase myself from the timeline.
I am a part
Wait, back up. How could you be me of the future? I don't sound like that, nasally.
I am. And yes, this is how you sound. Or will sound. And if I don't stop you, this is also how you will look. Robots, move out! I want this clean and by the numbers. You know, if you really want to do something positive, you should put that punk Shadow Z on a rocket and fire him at the sun.
Shadow Z is still a nuisance in the future?
Yes, and he caused the CFP with those portals we invented.
A what?
A cosmic flush event. Yeah, it's as bad as it sounds. Oh, interesting. I'm a houseplant now. Are you trying to level the playing field?
First, that is so mean. Second, this sounds more like a you problem.
Typical. You never could take responsibility for anything except first place trophies.
That's fair, I guess.
I think now is the perfect time for a change of scenery. What do you say, stud?
Oh, please, 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 please. Did I say please yet?
All right. Open your map, find the garage in Prospecto Valley, and let's get back to racing. This is Prospecto Valley, champ. And what a valley it is. Lush and green with lots of space to race. Folks here are good people. Some work hard at the logging mill, while others take pride in their land. They're simple people with simple needs. Well, maybe not so simple. Besides racing, folks here are crazy about one thing: gold. And they'll do anything to get it. Even this little tyke. Won't you? Yes, you will. But you'll have to race me for it. Ho ho.
Clutch is busy, so I've marked some races on your map. You can race Vessel Run, Down on the Farm, or Gold Rush. That's it for now. I'm not good at platitudes like Clutch, but I'll try. Get lost, hotshot.
I shall beg, borrow, steal, and steal some more to get to the Sky Cup.
It's time for ANN Viewer Mail! Our first letter is for Parker. There have been so many advancements in power-up technology. What kind of power-ups did they have back when you were racing?
Let's see. There were mushrooms, this Morphe ball thingy. Oh, and a fairy in a jar. Okay, next letter. Miss NPC writes, I love vehicle transformations. My favorite is when a car turns into a boat. Are there any plans to make a boat turn into a submarine?
Miss NPC, we don't know if there's a plan for that. But just in case anyone is listening, that idea is awesome.
Hammer down!
That is me laughing. Incoming communication from Clutch Tower.
Hey, kid, you're doing great. Keep winning those checkered flags just like I taught you, and we'll get to that Sky Cup race in no time. Hey, it's my little dog, Mr. Fiddles.
Aw, Fiddles. Does he enjoy music?
No, he ate my banjo. Oh, isn't that right, Mr. Fiddles? Who ate a banjo? Who did? Who ate a banjo? Anyhow, I'll let you get back to it, kid. Oh, hang on, I should probably give you some advice here. Oh, I got one. Keep your eye on the prize. All right, that ought to do it. No, Mr. Fiddles, stay away from my piano! Bad dog! Bad dog!
It's always the quiet ones. You never see them coming. You earn this, chap. Oh, earn? I don't think I've ever used that word before. I can spot a counterfeit a mile away, but you're the real deal. You probably won't see me at the Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena, but I'll see you.
I believe this checkered flag is nicer than the last one, don't you think?
We should hide it in case Smuggling Sally gets any bright ideas.
We have some good news and some bad news from BrickLandia's own super scientist, Freddy Fusion.
Let's hear the bad news first, Freddy.
Well, the bad news is that the Prospecto Centennial Parade is canceled.
Oh, that is disappointing. What is the good news?
The good news is that I have created an army of automatronic cowboys that have somehow gotten loose in Prospecto. They are amazing.
So these must be friendly, entertaining cowboys. Helpful, maybe.
Oh, gosh, no. These are highly aggressive and out of control. The town should probably be written off as a loss.
That's not good news.
Did you not hear me? These are automatronic cowboys. This is great news. They work. They're far more stable than clowns. If it were automatronic clowns, yeah, that would be bad news.
Did I ever tell you I used to want to race horses?
No, you've never shared that.
Well, I did, and I trained hard, but finally my daddy pulled me aside and said, Sugar Beet, you were never gonna beat these horses in a race. They are just so much faster than you.
Dads can be blunt. That's for sure.
But he was right, you know. Girl power is awesome, but horsepower is just faster.
What happened out there? I got spooked, I guess. It's a horse thing, of course. Anyway, you earned this checkered flag fair and square. Congratulations. Hey, good luck out there. Promise me you'll win the whole thing, eh? The Sky Trophy deserves to be with a real racer, not someone like Shadow Z.
I can teach you everything I know about racing, but I can't drive that car for you. That's all you.
You have another checkered flag. We now have enough checkered flags to build a fort, and almost enough to enter the Big Butte Grand Prix Arena.
Okay, remember, these are my babies and very expensive, so please be careful with them. To stop the robots, you must access a tiny panel located on their chest. Punch in the following code: A, D, F, G, X, J, Y, J, G, dash, H, G, W, 8, dash, 992, K, G, H, W, S, I, K, Y, H, E. It's case sensitive, so take your time.
Okay, smash robot, save human. Got it.
We can stash the humans in that green safe zone.
Did you not hear me?
Quiet, egghead. We're trying to save lives here.
I think you're hitting my babies on purpose. Oh, one quick side note. Watch out for semi-phase quantum anomalies. Ghosts, basically. Just don't touch them. They're a bug. They won't be in the shipping product. See? Yeah, they take people away and they never come back. That's why I said not to touch them. So you saved a bunch of people, but wrecked my automatronic cowboys.
Are there more? We'd be glad to run them over.
You have no vision, Luddite.
And that's that. I'm sure we'll never see anything like that again. Wink, wink.
You're, not supposed to say the word, stud. You just wink.
Potato, potato.
No, it's potato. Yeah, forget it. All that matters is now you can race Rusty Nuggets.
Let's see if we can strike gold at the Gold Rush. It is marked on your map.
Parker, there appears to be an abundance of weeds on the track today. I sure hope they don't slow the racers down.
I'm sorry to say, but they most certainly will, Vicky.
Well, if I had a problem with weeds, I'd find that lawnmower guy in Big Butte County, help him out, win his lawnmower, then come back here to cut all the weed patches slowing me down. That would definitely make the race a little easier.
Yeah, but most people don't listen to unsolicited advice.
Darn it, yeah, I guess I weren't fast enough. Here you go, one shiny checkered flag. I suppose it's only fair, what with saving the town and all. And not racing gives me more time for digging. I like this plan.
You're winning races. Now stay humble and keep your eyes on the championship.
You have received another checkered flag. Just a few more and you will gain entry to the Big Butte Grand Prix Arena.
Hey, Stud, are we short one checkered flag to qualify for the Big Butte Grand Prix Arena?
Uh-oh. It appears I missed one race in Big Butte County. This is why you don't ignore system updates.
I always hit remind me later. Not every communication is important.
One moment. I'm receiving an important communication.
Hello again. It is I, Dr. Yeti Fastro, brilliant scientist and avid racer. I believe that is adequate small talk. You must race Hugh Man, yes?
Oh yeah, Hugh. I still can't place his accent. Where is he from?
Up north. Way up north. Speaking of up, I can help you get there. I'll explain more later, after you help with a small but urgent rocket-related fiasco.
You heard the Dr. Scientist? We help her, then we can race.
Dr. Fastro last marked herself unsafe at a rally track near Area 51 in Big Butte.
Let's fast travel back to Big Butte County before those rockets get too out of hand.
Hey there, Sassafras.
Interstellar work. As a token of my thanks, I have unlocked all the jetpacks in Big Butte. Now go. Fly away.
Did you hear that? You can use jetpacks! Jetpacks! Even I'm a little jealous.
We have a lot of spectators in the sky here at Abduction 500.
Get ready, racers. They are putting on quite the laser light show.
I also can't help but notice that there are several secret agents racing tonight.
You're right, Parker. Oh, maybe it's because this race is really a sting.
Oh, and maybe they're trying to get more intelligence on one of the racers.
Oh, because maybe they think the racer is not who he says he is.
Oh, because maybe who he really is an alien.
Keep watching ANN for more on this breaking story.
And here we go!
One, upsmanship.
I can't win if I can't drive my own vehicle. It's in the shop. That's what they're calling it, but it's actually a hangar. According to local customs, this final checkered flag grants you permission to race in the first Grand Prix arena. This is exciting. My many followers are also excited. Woo-hoo, I say. Woo-hoo.
We beat the spaceman. I wish they could have let him compete in his flying saucer. We'd lose, but boy, that would be something.
These secrets have been kept poorly.
Oh, it was never a secret. People just get bored and lose interest. Whoa, did you see that, champ? This is big news. You earned enough XP to go from a Class C racer to a Class B racer. Starting now, the races are gonna be harder, but you're gonna be faster. And there's room for more cool stuff in your loadout. Not only that, you just unlocked Brick Bash. Now you can turn into a fireball of mass destruction and plow right through the competition. Just fill your boost meter. Press and hold the boost button, and whammo! You're brick bashing!
Hold on, Clutch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8! We have 8 checkered flags! That means we can race in the Big Butte Grand Prix arena. I'm so excited I can short circuit.
Deep breath, stud. Good. Now, show us the way, because I'm so freaking excited!
Hello, it's me, everyone's hero, Shadow Z. Listen, as much as I want to witness you lose the Big Butte Grand Prix arena today, I can't. I have jury duty, and I need to focus on my civic responsibility of being fair and impartial. So I've decided to let one of my squad members race for me. His name is Guy Number 1, and watch out, because he's neither fair nor impartial.
It's the first first Grand Brick Arena, and everyone in Big Butte County is here.
I think I even saw Shadow Z.
But Parker, Shadow Z DM'd everyone and said he has jury duty.
Maybe he was dismissed early for badgering the witness and everyone else.
Well, I'll tell you who is here. Some of our favorite rivals.
Will Smugglin' Sally steal the win? Will Rusty Nuggets get the gold?
Will Chip Hauser cry out for his mommy?
Vicky, let's race and find out.
Power-up is ready.
Hashtag Shadow Light.
Well, how do you like that, Parker? A victory no one predicted.
I like it just fine. Thanks for asking.
Don't mention it, Parker.
Oh, too late. I already did. We're amusing.
I knew this rookie was going to be trouble. Yeah, probably cheating and not getting caught.
Just like us.
Exactly. All right, guy number 2, you're up next. This should be easy. Just go really fast, don't crash, and don't lose like guy number 1. Got it?
Jeff.
I'm sorry, what?
My name's Jeff.
Oh, yes, of course, of course. We're all special individuals here and should be treated with an equal amount of respect. Not just assigned some random number based on the order in which you were hired. So, from now on, I'll be sure to go out of my way to make an exclusive effort to call you... Name?
Guy number 2?
Great! Love it! Guy number 2! Now don't lose! Jeff!
Congratulations! I'm your local representative for the BrickLandia Racing Federation and would like to award you with your first Grand Brick Arena medal. Win 2 more, and you'll qualify for the Sky Cup Grand Prix. You've got a ways to go, but I can tell that you'll do great.
I don't know who you think you are, but this is my race, and you can't just roll in with no skill or experience and beat me! Who sent you? I want a name!
That was incredible! When you did the zzz, and everyone was like, whoa! And then you drifted like, and boom! You slotted into first, and you should have heard the crowd! I think it's time you and I had a rematch. I want to see first how you handle yourself on the track. And this time, I'm not driving a golf cart.
The student meets his master on the battlefield once more. But this time, the master will not hold back. Will the student survive? Will the master be brought down by his own pupil? The classic conflict. Some might call it cliche, but I never tire of it.
Stud and I have been watching a lot of kung fu movies in the garage. Not sure if you can tell.
Our ANN Sky Cup poll results are in, and over half our viewers think the newest member of Team Racington will compete in the Sky Cup.
Most of the other half were undecided, with a small margin believing the Sky Cup doesn't exist and this is all Clutch's dream.
Hold on, Vicky. This rumor just in.
Parker, we don't usually report rumors, so this one better be juicy.
Clutch has a big surprise for his hotshot racer.
Gasp!
But the surprise will only happen if the racer wins this race.
Well, let's get to it then. And keep tuning in to ANN, your most trusted source in rumors.
about. Now just earn 7 more checkered flags, and you'll qualify for the 2nd Grand Brick Arena in Prospecto Valley.
Hey, Clutch, aren't you forgetting something?
What? Oh, the prize! Well, I met with my management team, Stud and Mr. Fiddles, and they both agreed that you should have the McLaren Solus GT. You've got the racing spirit, and we believe you'll take Team Racington back to the Sky Cup and into the future. What do you say?
Our future champion is at a loss for words. My sensors detect tears of gratitude, though.
Time to get back out there, champ. There's still a lot of racing to do before the Sky Cup.
It's true. There are more races in Butte County, Prospecto Valley, and in a brand new place.
Whoa, Stud. Let's not talk about the super scary place yet.
My ports are sealed for now.
Ah, feel that glorious sunshine. I never get sick of it, which is good, because the sun never seems to move.
It's best not to think about it too hard.
Agreed. Moving on.
The races here are glazed overdrive and drive-through derby.
Parker, this must bring back memories of your own racing career.
That was a long time ago. I left racing when they asked me to do something I just wasn't comfortable with.
What was that?
They were going to require me to wear a helmet. I would have had to detach my hair and replace it with a helmet. That was on the first day of racing school. I just walked out.
I had no idea. That must have been difficult.
I gave up my entire racing career, but I kept my dignity.
So you never actually raced?
That's hardly the point, but I would have.
And here we go! Making great time!
Professor Freddy Fusion here with some exciting entertainment news.
Yes, and one small caveat. You've all heard stories of skeletons.
Those are like people, but made entirely from bones, right?
We always call them bone people.
Well, I have invented what I call skelematons. Mechanical skeletons. Imagine going to the drive-in theater to see a spooky movie and see my lifelike skelematons roaming about like you are inside that movie.
That sounds fun. What was the caveat?
They're attacking basically everything. Cars, people, cats, you name it.
So, can you stop them?
Nope. I'm afraid that ship has sailed. At least they weren't clowns.
Team Racington to the rescue! Again!
Why dismantle my beautiful creations at all? Why not sit back and enjoy the artistry? Those composite rib cages, those buttery smooth joints, every tooth inlaid by hand.
Hello! You seem to know something about these exceptionally skinny patrons. Can you do me a favor and ask what they would like to order? To feed so many fearsome faces would be a great endeavor.
My babies could never digest that junk. Do you know what melted cheese does to a 4-stage gearbox?
Wait. They can't eat, so they're blocking my business and my race? Get them out of
here! Way to go, All-Star! You can add Bone Breaker to your resume.
Thank you for clearing up the town, my friend. Come on over to Drive-Thru Derby, and I'll get you something for here.
Vicky, I am suddenly very hungry.
Well, good news, Parker. It's Nacho Day here at Drive-Thru Derby.
That's good news for me, but bad news for the racers, as most of them are about to find out. It's just Nacho Day.
Today's nachos are brought to us by Swerves.
If you're looking for food that's muy bien,
At a price that'll keep you coming in.
swerve on down
To Tasty Town.
Swerves!
Stay on track, kid!
Ah, I see you can race after all. A nice surprise, like a fiery pepper. Take this checkered flag. It is now yours. But can you cook? Ah, that is what I thought. Then I will leave you to defeat Shadow Z. Allow me to prepare the celebratory feast.
While you consume a log-sized burrito, I will compare this checkered flag to the others. Ah, yes. It will most definitely help us get into the Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena.
Parker, when I look at today's track, it makes me want to sing. Donut Garden! Donut Garden!
No, folks, Vicky is not singing a popular song by a currently famous music group. There are actual donuts all over the ground.
Those donuts go perfect with the vehicles driven by today's competition. Coffee mugs, fueled by real coffee.
Them and me both.
Drivers say they love the charge they get, but admit to filling up on coffee 2 or 3 times a day.
I know their pain.
Still, all warnings aside, there is currently no plan of giving up on coffee.
And there never will be. I love you, coffee.
With a cherry on top. You don't measure up. Ugh. Easy now. Sometimes the cake just don't rise, but you've more than proved your skill. I'll be waiting at the finish line of the Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena with a box of treats just for you, sugar.
I feel like I put on weight just watching that race.
I was looking for a way to inform you of this without offending you.
I was referring to the whole donuts and pastries thing.
Precisely what I, too, was referring to. I will collect the checkered flag. It brings us that much closer to the Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena.
Not bad, champ. You crushed it in Big Butte County. Now crush it everywhere else.
Hold on. I'm receiving yet another annoying communication from Dr. Bastro.
I need your help again. I've hidden my secret project in Prospecto Valley and need you to check in on it just to be sure.
Oh no, Dr. Fastro, while extremely vague, definitely asked for our help. So we should really do that. Water here is so blue and sparkly. Oh, we should go for a swim sometime.
I am a robot. Walter and I, well, our status is... it's complicated.
Hopefully someday you two can figure it out. I really like water.
That makes one of us. Anyway, the races here are Cat Scratch Freeway and Clover Mines.
I'm going to say this in toddler so you understand. This experiment, while brilliant and world-changing, will lead to an accidental fusing of your mind with a traffic cone sometime in the next 10 years. That's bad. Nobody wants to be a traffic cone, right?
Brilliant and world-changing?
But mine used for the traffic cone.
Brilliant and world-changing. I like the sound of that.
You are missing the point.
Incoming robots up above.
You just want to delay my success so you can claim it for yourself.
Success? Look at me! I am a potent plant! Which means you will be a potent plant!
Well, technically, not yet, you aren't.
Okay, fine. Robots can be applied to virtually any problem. This one is no exception.
Don't you get it? I'm doing this for you, future me.
No, me of the past. You're doing it for you.
Potato, potato.
Oh my!
Hey, you're not a flower, so that's progress.
This is your solution? Now I'm a radio.
So, what I'm hearing is you now have a volume knob.
All that robot smashing really put me in the mood for another race.
Me too. And I know a new and exciting place to do it.
No, no, no. We don't have to go there.
What's wrong, Clutch? Are you scared?
No. Mr. Fiddles is.
Then cover your eyes, Mr. Fiddles, because we can now fast travel to Hauntsborough.
Vicky, many races save the difficult parts for the end. But with its twisty turns right off the bat, Cat Scratch Freeway breaks all the rules.
Speaking of rules, we interviewed Birdie Backfire earlier, and she had several of her own.
First, we had to sit in a booth.
Then she needed warm milk every hour on the hour.
Finally, she told us we could ask whatever questions we liked. But she would only respond with stories about her cats.
Parker, we learned what these racers are about to find out. It's Birdie's way or the highway.
Go, go, go! Incoming communication from Clutch Tower.
Ah, bad news, kid. I just got this thing in the mail. You ever heard of a foreclosure?
Oh dear, I certainly have.
Yeah, me either. I thought, foreclosure. It's probably something to keep my doors and windows shut, but oh, brother, it sure ain't. Turns out I'm a little behind on a few payments around here, and, well, we're gonna get shut down if I don't come up with a pile of cash ASAP. How?
I'm begging your pardon, but what about the Sky Cup Grand Prix?
Great idea, Tin Top. Winning that Sky Cup sure would turn things around here. Heck, it might even be the one and only chance to save this place. But no pressure. No, Mr. Fiddles, get off the table! Bad dog! My jambalaya!
There, balls of fire I lost! My precious Clouder, I've let you down. You earned this, youngster. Just brush the litter off and it'll be good as new. And say hello to Clutch for me.
All she has is her cats and winning. And now, she just has cats. Makes you think.
She also used to have a checkered flag, but now that we have it, the Prospecto Valley Grand Brick Arena is on the horizon.
Hey, Hotshot, if that is your real name. Guess who also has a fancy jetpack? Max Speed, aka me. One of my crew members is testing them out right now. I do it myself, but I'm very busy being a renegade. You have jetpack experience? Go help him. And then we can race.
I guess we need to help Max.
Max Speed.
Sorry, Max Speed. Jeez.
Marking the location of Rotorhead on your map.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. What do y'all think? All right, all right. Thanks for stopping. Well done.
Racers might want to brush up on their drifting skills before attempting this track.
Absolutely, Parker. Driving on a course shaped like a four-leaf clover is not easy.
Truth be told, Clover Mines is what made me decide to retire from racing. I mean, competing in a race purposefully designed so the competitors crash into each other? Not for me.
And how do you feel about watching a race purposefully designed so the competitors crash into each other?
Vicky, I'm here for it.
Get after it, superstar!
Now we're up on board.
Take your shot, pal!
Stoically, Max accepts his loss. Oh no, what if I'm not the hero? What if I'm just a side character? A non-playable character in someone else's journey to becoming a hero? Right, Max Speed. You would be the center of everything if you were a side character. Oh, that's a good point, Max.
Poor Max. I think he's talking to himself. This really shook up his world.
On our current trajectory, Max won't be the last to experience this.
You got that right, buddy.
This checkered flag will join the others on our journey to the Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena.
That's all the races here, champ. You can stick around, do some activities, maybe hug some trees.
Oh, but I will support whatever you decide.
Driving is a state of mind. And hands
Hauntsborough. If you like being creeped out, this is the place for you. I admit this place does kind of grow on you after a while, like a rash. But seriously, watch out for creatures that go bump in the night and during races. All terrifying jokes aside, the folks here are just like you and me. They love racing and, hey, look at that castle. I wonder what it costs to heat that place.
Alrighty, there are 3 races here. Swampus, Spider Spout Hollows, and Flytrap.
I want a race. Come to Flytrap. Why? You were expecting a written invitation?
Vicky, I remember when I raced Flytrap, I was hit by a giant fly swatter.
Was that a new experience for you?
It was! And although I lost the race, I did win a better understanding of what it's like to be a fly.
Well, Parker, along with giant fly swatters, racers will also want to watch out for the exploding fly larvae.
Our viewers might be surprised to find out that fly larvae can explode.
A fact that, when retold, will no doubt make them the life of the party.
Stay tuned to ANN for more facts that will impress your friends.
I'm the king of trash talk. I didn't see you pass me, which is weird cause flies can see behind them. That's a fly fact. Guess that means you deserve this checkered flag.
Just think, somewhere there's a tiny fly with a human head.
Which one has the human brain? Never mind. What matters is we are in possession of another checkered flag. A few more, and we'll be racing in the Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena.
A reminder to the racers, spiders are a very important part of our ecosystem. However, every spider on today's track is out to damage your vehicle.
Which is why Arachnarella says she would like to thank all her spider babies for their help. But she definitely does not want to thank her bratty younger brother, Baron Von Rose.
Correct, Parker. She says she'll think about thanking him after he returns the earbuds he borrowed 200 years ago.
We reached out to Baron Von Rose. His comment, Arachnarella smells.
Stay tuned to ANN for more updates on this sibling rivalry.
I'm scary good. Shoot!
Another escapes my web. Was that good? I can do it again. Scarier. Another escapes my web. Oh, I kind of scared myself there.
I think having giant spiders drop at you during the race really helped you get to the finish line faster.
Terror is an excellent motivator. Let it motivate us to keep winning checkered flags and make it to the Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena.
It's time for Swampus, which means it's time to get fancy.
Very fancy, Vicky. These waterfront shanties cost more than just a couple bones.
Oh, I see some race fans are already here, ready to take in the race from their swamp yachts.
They better watch out for large alligators, as should the racers. If an alligator's mouth is open, do not, I repeat, do not go inside.
Unless there's a power-up in there. Then just try to be really fast.
And that's what we call an ANN alligator safety tip. Now, back to the race.
And here we go!
Power up on board.
I don't like to brag, but I got mad skulls. Get it? You won today, but remember, inside of you is someone just like me, waiting to get out. Now get out of here and show Shadow Z what a real racer can do.
Oh, Mr. Fiddles would love that guy.
Mr. Fiddles has not proven to be the most discerning of creatures. What is discerning is the Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena. You're so close to proving we are worthy of it.
Well, champ, you won all the races. So, We done here?
It's a big open world, Clutch. Technically, you're never done. Wait, Clutch, I just did the math. If you take this checkered flag and add it to the previous checkered flags, it equals entry to Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena.
Way to go, Chip! And people say math isn't useful.
Those people probably think you're not going to win the second arena. Let's prove them wrong. The Prospecto Valley Grand Prix Arena is now on your map.
The arena race is today, but I scheduled the cable guy. He gave me a 2-hour window, and I need to respect the window. Fine. I guess I'll have guy number 2 race for me. I think his name is Jeff. And I'll warn you now, you know that guy. Jeff is definitely that guy.
It's the second Grand Prix Arena, and everyone is speculating what will happen.
Will Maple Bar let Fernando Swerve win? Will Fernando Swerve let Maple Bar win?
There's even speculation that Shadow Z will win, even though he sent a group text saying he wouldn't be here because the cable guy was coming.
Which has led to further speculation that Shadow Z lied.
Join us after the race for more hard-hitting speculation, right here on ANN. Vicky?
Wow is right, Parker. And for the hotshot rookie, that's victory number 2.
Wait, number 2.
What? Oh! Number 2. I get it.
Number 2.
Oh, great! Way to go! Just what I wanted. Pretty sure that wasn't the plan. Do you remember the plan, Jeff?
To win?
To win! And what did you do?
Didn't win?
Didn't win! Which is the exact opposite of the plan. I don't ask for much. Just one thing, really. Win a race, destroy this no-name rookie, humiliate Clutch Racington, and maybe make both of them cry a little.
I think that's 4 things.
Oh, is it? Well, thank you. Anything else? Anyone? No? Good! Now everybody get out of my face. And guy number 3, get ready to race. Yes, I know it rhymed. It happens from time to time. Ah! I did it again! I just need you to win! I know it seems intentional, like some alternate dimension. I'll be trapped within forever, accidentally sounding clever. Ah, this is ridiculous!
My barber is meticulous.
Stop it!
Our biomes are contiguous.
No.
This plan seems a bit ambiguous.
I said no!
I saw a tree that was deciduous.
Shut up!
Well, that didn't rhyme.
Excuse you?
Oh my gosh!
Superb racing! On behalf of the BrickLandia Racing Federation, I am proud to present you with your second Grand Prix Arena medal. Earn 1 more, and you'll qualify for the Sky Cup Grand Prix and a shot at winning the coveted Sky Trophy. You're almost there.
This proves nothing. Nothing!
I think it proves something. What do you think, Stud?
Certainly. It proved that we can beat your Shadow Squad.
Very fun. This isn't over, Racington. You still won't beat Shadow Z.
Yes, it's over. That's why we have the gold medal. And we just beat your dudes. Stud can draw you a diagram if that would help.
Oh, I put you with you. Yeah, well, that's...
the second act. But if you want to get to the rising action, you need to earn XP and achieve Class A. You did it again, champ. You earned enough XP to go from a Class B racer to a Class A racer, putting you at the top of your game.
Good news. Your boost meter has been upgraded. Now you can brick bash even longer. Extreme Carnage.
Not only that, but you unlock Quick Bash. This'll let you brick bash whenever you want. Just fill your boost meter to light up the bash coin. Then double tap the boost to instantly brick bash. Boom! As long as the bash coin's lit up, you can do this anytime you like.
Say, that is quick.
Oh, they don't call it Quick Bash for nothing. Now get bashing. Well, champ, since my accountant put me on the brink of financial ruin, it's more important than ever you win the sky.
Your accountant? You mean Mr. Fiddles?
He's still a good boy. In any case, we need to focus on racing. Meet me back at Turbo Acres.
We're back at Turbo Acres, and so happy to be joined by none other than Clutch Racington's accountant, Mr. Fiddles.
Woof, woof. Mr. Fiddles, you were with Clutch on his road to being the Sky Cup champion. How would you describe that road?
Rough, you say? Fascinating. Is there anything you want to say to Shadow Z?
And how are you going to feel if Team Racington doesn't make it to the Sky Cup?
Oh, good boy, Mr. Fiddles.
Buckle up, superstar. This one's gonna hurt. Oh, here I come. You did it! Oh, I can't believe how happy I am to lose a race.
And now to reward ourselves with a checkered flag. It is the first of 8 we will need to compete in the Hauntsborough Grand Prix Arena.
I'm starting to get the appeal of this place. Perfect sleeping conditions, save money on sunscreen, and you can do shadow puppets anytime.
You're forgetting the 4 new races. High Stakes, Chasm Crossing, Headless Horsepower, and Immortal Coil. We'll do shadow puppets later.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay, so it's robots again. Yes, those robots. They are back, and this time it's averageness? I can't make this word out.
Averageness. It's very smudgy. Are you sure a robot wrote this?
It's written on a car door. Maybe that's what robots use for paper.
This could have been the work of teenage robots out for kicks.
A rebel without a prompt. All RAM and no logic.
I'm glad you were raised better than that, stud.
Indeed. Sometimes all it takes is a misplaced colon, and suddenly your teenage robot is spray painting the neighbor's garage.
I read your diary, you know. I know what you'll do before you do it.
You monster! There is nothing beneath you, is there?
You monster! There is nothing beneath you, is there?
Don't imitate me!
Don't imitate me!
Destroy the flying saucers before they destroy the generators!
Don't you want me to be a success?
Don't you want to one day not be a radio or a phone?
Of course! So, why not tell me the exact way to complete the project so I won't get turned into something weird?
It's the completion of the project that is the problem. Just don't finish it. You know the best thing about the future? You aren't there.
Everything you are is because of me.
Don't forget that.
Oh, please. You would have wasted my entire life trying to break speed records. Maybe I just want to work a normal job.
Little buddy, I am so confused right now.
I'm not sure the side we're supposed to be on anymore.
Invisible.
See? You won't succeed.
Time is on my side. Whatever.
Breaking news! Max Speed has long proclaimed his middle name is also Speed, but there are now reports of an additional middle name, Danger.
We understand this may be confusing for some of our viewers who, like me, were born without a middle name.
Right now, we are unable to confirm the existence of further middle names. This is a breaking story, and details are still coming in.
Tune in to ANN after the race when we'll have more Max Speed, Danger Speed updates.
Communication from Clutch Tower.
Hey, Mr. Fiddles, who said you could use my phone? Huh? Oh, hey, kid. You're doing great out there. Just stay focused on that Sky Trophy. We really need this win, or they're closing us down for good. I still don't know how I missed so many payments. What? Mr. Fiddles, you forgot to pay the bank? And you ate my rocking chair? Oh, Mr. Fiddles, you are the worst. Oh, and the best. I can't stay mad at you. Anyway, kid, let's win that Sky Cup race so old Clutch can keep the lights on around here and, also buy a new rocking chair, apparently. No, Mr. Fiddles, not the Ottoman! Everyone in BrickLandia is talking about Team Racington.
Yes, for taking everyone's checkered flags. If you want to race in the Hauntsborough Grand Brick Arena, we still need to take a couple more.
Nothing is going to stop me from beating you at the Hauntsborough Grand Brick Arena and... Oh, shoot. I just looked at my calendar and I have my teeth cleaning today. I would cancel, but I don't want to pay the fee. And oral hygiene is very important. I guess someone in my shadow squad will have to beat you. And they will.
It's the third and final Grand Brick Arena right here in Hauntsborough.
And once again, even though there have been several sightings of Shadow Z, and I spoke directly with him, he claims to not be here.
Still, we have many familiar racers in our presence, and they're all hoping to win that prized medal.
Will the finish line be worthy of Laumina? Will Baron Von Rose score an epic win, yo?
Will Max Speed, Danger Speed speed his way to victory?
These are all smart questions we're asking, Vicky, and we're about to find out the best answer.
Watch out!
I get results.
And that seals it. The young hotshot rookie is officially in the Sky Cup Grand Prix.
Oh man, I'm so jealous. I want to go.
Parker, we are going.
All right! We're big-time sportscasters!
And that means we're better than everyone else.
Great win, kid! Meet me back at Racington Speedway. I finally figured out how to get you up to that Sky Stadium.
Woohoo! Let's go!
I bet you think you're so big, don't you?
Error. You two are the same height.
Just because you beat all my best drivers, like, guy number 1 and, guy number 3.
What happened to guy number 2?
Wow, he has a name, you know, and it happens to be, Carla.
It's Jeff, actually. I'm still alive. I'm only very badly injured.
No one cares. And now, guess what? You're Carla.
But I'm Carla.
Greetings, Carla.
Nobody's Carla. What am I gonna do with you, bird brains? You call that driving? I've seen better drivers on an AT Class 286 microprocessor from 1982. Pound it! Oh, don't pretend like you don't get my abstract Gen X references. I'm not old. You're old. Gah! Start the rocket!
Incredible! Both the BrickLandia Racing Federation and I are very proud to present you with your final Grand Brick Arena medal. I can't wait to watch you race in the Sky Cup Grand Prix. As an official, I'm supposed to remain impartial, but you've got the makings of a great champion. Way better than our current one, that's for sure.
That was very dramatic. But did you know what this means?
We are headed for the Sky Cup Grand Prix, though I do not think bats or rockets can achieve the altitude necessary to reach it.
Way ahead of you! I figured out a way to get to the race without bats or rockets, and it's completely untested! Now go get things ready! Well, champ, this is the moment you've worked towards. Not exactly this moment. That moment will happen, momentarily. Oh, you know what I mean. Meet me back at Turbo Acres. After that, the next stop is the Sky Cup Grand Prix.
Oh my cogs! You assembled a rocket!
Nah, I don't know where that came from. Probably would have been a pretty good idea, though, huh? Oh well. Anyway, here's how we're getting up there.
A query, how does this thing function exactly?
When I give the signal, hang on to your butt!
Ah, yes. Allow me to ask him. Begging your pardon, but are you sure this is a good idea?
Of course I'm sure.
He says yes.
Just try not to pass out!
What?
3, 2...
Dang it! Now I have to race an actual racer in a real race! Not one of those pre-arranged Shadow Z victory races! Which I've never done or would ever do, of course! Autographs, anyone? Half off!
Ooh, I'd like an autograph, please.
Unbelievable! Thanks to you, blockheads, I actually have to try this time! Remind me to take everyone to the doctor after the race, because you're obviously allergic to winning! Boom! Dad joke, boom!
The biggest race of the year on the biggest and only racetrack in the sky.
Drivers will have to navigate a nerve-shattering track composed of wild banking curves, huge jumps, and terrain designed to make their cars beg for mercy.
These racers are the best of the best, but only one will emerge as champion.
Zero consideration has been given to safety on this track, making it unique in the pro circuit.
Let's stay focused.
Ooh, a power-up!
done it!
Now comes fame, fortune, and universal adoration.
But not for Shadow Z.
Nope, his career and reputation are over.
Oh, I'm proud of you, kid. That was one for the books.
I concur. Congratulations to the champion.
Say, would you look at the size of that trophy?
Oh, my cogs. How will we get that thing down?
You won't! It's mine! You don't deserve it! You're a nobody! I'm a somebody! I've got my own line of aftershave, see? My own roller skates! My own reversible helmet!
Z?
And even my own line of Shadow Z marbles! Extra slippery!
Seriously, Z?
Oh, cram it, Racington! I know what I'm doing! Oh, my goodness! I regret everything!
Well, guess we better figure out how to get this down, eh? I'm sure that'll be fine.
Those jerks are going to pay. When I catch up with those cheaters, they won't know what hit them. It'll be like wham!
And so we return to Turbo Acres.
Racington Speedway has never been more popular, and you're officially the greatest driver of all time.
Neat!
And can you believe the Sky Trophy landed right here in the Speedway?
The odds are astronomical.
Never tell me the odds.
What?
Oh, sorry, wrong franchise.
There's just one thing.
What's that?
I wonder what happened to Shadow Z.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, champ! And yet, completely believable! You're the Sky Cup champion! Oh, you know, I had a feeling about you way back in Turbo Acres.
Yes, you said if Mr. Fiddles did not like the new driver, you would just get another one until you found one he did like.
And luckily, Mr. Fiddles loved our new driver. Don't you, Mr. Fiddles? Oh, sweet Mr. Fiddles, Mr. Fiddles, Mr. Fiddles, Mr. Fiddles. We're gonna roll credits shortly. Why don't you hang around and watch them? Because there could be an after-credit scene or a mid-credit scene, and you don't want to miss that. I don't know what floating words mean, plus they're always backwards, but they are hypnotic.